But yes, we do have dealers call us back and say, hey, you know, it's been 6 months or a year ago and the roof has come clean.
Because this one you can't do it. Right now you can't.
There's really not any storm damage.
Storm chasers is gonna absolutely hate you.
Most people don't know to have the roof maintained, and they could have gone another 2 or 3 years.
Wait for some hate. Here, one of the jobs with the Roof Maxx in progress. We actually just came down from the roof. They applied product on the right gable here, and actually seen half and half next to each other. Definitely looks oily, looks more pliable as advertised. Go figure. I mean, he's been here, what, for 15 minutes?
Yep.
House like this, how long will it take?
From the time we pull up, the tune-up, the treatment, everything, on average, hour and a half. Depends on the, if it's a steep roof or if it's a walkable roof, things of that nature, the age of the roof. But notice on the right side how it's already soaking down into the shingle compared to this left side. It's like a sponge. It's pulling it down into that asphalt. So the tune-up is done beforehand. Come in and do all the tune-up work. Rubber gaskets around the plumbing boots if they have rubber gaskets, because they always dry rot. And we're just looking for cracked or missing shingles, just general maintenance to that roof, because most people don't know to have the roof maintained. The big thing with Roof Maxx is if a roof has not been problematic and it's just at end of life or nearing end of life, even if you think there's another 5 or 6 years left, but you haven't had a roof that's had multiple leaks, you know, the skylight leaked and then 3 years later the chimney leaked. It's not a leak solution. When I started in the roofing industry, there was a product called Globe, and they made a 20-year product, and we would go in and tear them off that were 25, 27 years old, and they could have gone another 2 or 3 years. I mean, they were pure organic asphalt shingles, lots of asphalt, so it's all about the asphalt. Today, because there's less asphalt, it's all about keeping oil in the asphalt. Petrochemical oil dries out, we put a bio oil, a plant-based oil, back in. It's that simple. And they marry up with each other perfectly on the hydrocarbon backbone. So another thing we do for quality control is we know how many square feet the roof is from the warranty, and we can of course easily measure a roof with satellite or Eagle View, whatever. So base it on product versus square footage sprayed.
If you have heavy algae strikes, will it help to see less of them?
Yes, to some degree at this point. Our second patent, the one that we have currently that's active in the US, is for cleaning functionality. So rejuvenate and beautify, right? Rejuvenate it and clean. We're still working to get that dialed into where we want to make that claim into the market. But yes, we do have dealers call us back and say, hey, you know, it's been 6 months or a year ago and the roof has come clean. We just don't want to make a broad claim yet until we know that we have it dialed in to a certain degree. So this roof is about 18 years old. This roof, as you saw up on the backside, that's starting to degranulate on the southern slope. But we've caught this. We'll get 5 more years out of this roof. And there's a very good chance we'll come out in 5 years and be able to treat a second time.
What does it mean 5 years? 5 years no leaks, 5 years of what?
We're giving that roof 5 years more of flexibility. And then we'll come back out and treat that roof again.
How do you test flexibility?
Yeah, so there's an ASTM standard, and it's called the 45-degree bend test. So that's within our warranty. So you come out and you have to bend it so many times before it would crease. So, and that's what they do for deep
And
counting.
storm chasers is going to absolutely hate you, because that's a brittle test you're talking about.
It is a brittle test, yeah.
Wait for some hate. So insurance companies and homeowners will love you. Guys who are really thinking outside of the box and who are green, has a green mentality, and they're going to love you. There's a tool called Roof Snake.
Yeah.
It's pretty much so you don't have to lift it all the way up and you can nail, like re-nail it, right?
Yeah.
So I did a review of that, and amount of hate came to my channel from that. It's horrible. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to vote with your likes or dislikes. If you don't like this technology and playability, I want you to dislike this video. And if you like it, I want you to like it. I just want to test my audience.
Absolutely.
Is it good or bad that you can actually lift the shingles up and down for 5 more years?
Now,
because this one you can't do it. Right now you can't. After treatment you will be.
Yes, and I'll tell you, if you are a storm contractor, and there's so many storm retail contractors, they're a mixture of both today, right? So you get a call from your customer, hey, I think I've got storm damage, or somebody told me I have storm damage. So you show up to the home and you come down and you say, look, there's really not any storm damage, but let me show you what's going on with your roof. And you get tons of those calls every year where you just walk away from the customer. Now you come down and show them what's truly going on with their roof, show them the southern slope, gutters have 2 inches of granules, right? A cracked shingle, exposed nails, lifted flashings, rubber gasket on the plumbing boots cracked, and then sell them a package for $2,500, $3,000 so they can get more life out of that roof. Now it becomes a profit center, and you're doing something that helps the customer. That's the type of customer that refers you to neighbors. When you become the roofer that's not in the business of replacing roofs unless they absolutely need it, you end up replacing more roofs.
But you have to have long game mentality.
Absolutely.
So many people are just coming in, 1 year, one market, out of it, don't care. Love it. Thank you so much, Michael.